Welcome to Lucky Naresh Physics channel. Students, in this session, I am going to discuss about power in AC circuit and special cases. What is meant by power? The rate of energy consumption in circuit is called power. Here we will calculate power. If it is DC circuit, we will write product of voltage and current is called power. But in AC circuit, both EMF and current varies sinusoidally. Due to that, we cannot take that formula. For that, we will take instantaneous power. For instantaneous power, we need to take instantaneous EMF and instantaneous current. Now we will calculate that. Look at here. We know that equation for instantaneous EMF, that is E equal to E naught sine omega t. And equation for instantaneous current, I equal to I naught sine omega t minus phi. See here, EMF leads current by phase angle phi. So here, how we will calculate instantaneous power? That is, instantaneous power equal to instantaneous EMF into instantaneous current. Look at here. Instantaneous power P equal to E into I. Okay. So here, instead of E, what I can write? E naught sine omega t into I. That is instantaneous current. Okay. I naught, instead of I will write I naught sine omega t minus phi. I will write E naught and I naught first. Later I will write sine omega t sine omega t minus phi. Okay. Then here E naught I naught sine omega t. Okay. See here, it is in the form of sine A minus B. What is the formula for sine A minus B? That is sine A cos B minus cos A sin B. Look at here. Sine A cos B minus cos A. That means cos omega t into sin B. That is sin phi. Okay. Then E naught into I naught. Okay. Then I will move this sin omega t into the bracket. So what I will get? Sin omega t into sin omega t, sin square omega t. Look at here. Sin square omega t into cos phi. Okay. Minus sin omega t into cos omega t into sin phi. So here I will write from here. Look at here. E naught I naught. Okay. See, sin square omega t means 1 minus cos 2 theta by 2. Look at here. Sin square omega t. That means sin square theta means 1 minus cos 2 theta by 2. Look at here. 1 minus cos 2 theta. In the place of theta, what is there? Omega t is there. So 2 omega t, okay, by 2, close the bracket, into cos phi minus, see, I will write, it is like sin theta cos theta. I will apply formula sin 2 theta. Sin 2 theta formula what? 2 sin theta cos theta. From that, sin theta into cos theta equal to sin 2 theta by 2. Okay, look at here. It is in the form of sin theta cos theta. So I can write that sin 2 theta formula. Sin 2 theta equal to 2 sin theta cos theta. From that, sin theta into cos theta equal to sin 2 theta by 2. Here instead of theta, what is there? Omega t is there. Look at here. I can write sin 2 theta by 2. That means sin theta plus what is there? Omega t is there. That is sin 2 theta. 2 omega t by 2, okay, into sin phi. Students, you should know the formulas in trigonometry. Otherwise, you can't do this derivation. Okay. See here, what formulas I applied here. Once again, I am repeating here. Look at here. See, in the place of sin square theta, I wrote 1 minus cos 2 theta by 2. At the same time, in the place of sin omega t cos omega t, that is in the form of sin theta cos theta. So sin 2 theta formula what? 2 sin theta cos theta. From that, sin theta cos theta equal to sin 2 theta by 2. So instead of theta, what is there? Omega t is there. So sin 2 theta by 2 into sin phi. Okay. Look at here. Then here I will write this 1 by 2 commonly right outside. I will write this 1 by 2 outside. Okay. So E naught I naught by 2 bracket of 1 minus cos 2 omega t into cos phi, okay, minus sin 2 omega t into sin phi. So here I will move this cos phi into the bracket. So what I will get? E naught I naught by 2, okay, cos phi minus cos 2 omega t cos phi minus sin 2 omega t sin phi. Okay. Then here E naught I naught by 2 cos phi. Here I will write minus outside the bracket. So inside what I will get? I will get cos 2 omega t cos phi plus sin 2 omega t sin phi. Okay. So it's full of derivation, students. Look at here. So what I will get? E naught I naught by 2 cos phi minus bracket. See, it is cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. What is the formula for that? Cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. That is cos A minus B. look at here what I will write. Cos A minus B. A plus what is there? 2 omega t is there. 2 omega t minus B plus what is there? Phi is there. So what I got? I got E naught I naught by 2 bracket of cos phi minus cos 2 omega t minus phi. So it is equation for instantaneous power. So P equal to EI equal to E naught I naught by 2 bracket of cos phi minus cos 2 omega t minus phi. Okay, this is the equation for instantaneous power. What is that? Equation for instantaneous power. I am considering this is equation 1. Okay, so this is equation 1. This is equation 1. Students, if I assume instantaneous current is constant in small interval of time, that is dt, then work done in that small interval of time is dW. How I will calculate that dW? Look at here. See, if instantaneous power P instantaneous, that means instantaneous power is constant in time dt. Okay, in time dt. Then work done in time dt. In time dt. Okay, that is dW is equal to P into dt. P means where? P means instantaneous power. Okay, P into dt. So here this work done dW equal to P into dt. Okay, so if I want to find total work, okay, in complete cycle, how I will find? I will take integrations on both sides. So I can get total work in complete time. Look at here. Now total work in complete cycle, that is integral dW equal to integral P into dt. Complete cycle means that is time interval t, capital T. So I need to take limits for time interval, that is lower limit 0, upper limit t. Students, total work in complete cycle, integral dW means you will get W integral 0 to t. See here, instantaneous power. Instantaneous power means from equation 1 what I got? Look at here. From equation 1, instantaneous power means E naught I naught by 2 into cos phi minus cos 2 omega t minus phi. I need to substitute in the place of P. That means in the place of instantaneous power, I need to substitute this equation 1. Okay, look at here. In the place of P, I will write E naught I naught by 2. Okay, bracket of cos phi minus cos 2 omega t minus phi, close the bracket. Okay, into dt. So here I will write this E naught I naught by 2 outside the integral part. Look at here. E naught I naught by 2. Okay, I will move this integral into the bracket here. What I will get? Integral 0 to t cos phi, okay, dt minus integral 0 to t cos 2 omega t minus 5 dt. Okay, so here I will write E naught I naught by 2. See, cos phi with respect to t we are doing, so cos phi is constant. I will write outside the integral part. Look at here. Cos phi integral 0 to t dt minus, see, integral 0 to t cos 2 omega t minus 5 into dt. If you simplify that term, you will get 0. So here I am directly writing 0 here. Why? Because here if you do that, time not sufficient. So you can check later. So here in the place of this integral 0 to t cos 2 omega t minus 5 dt, you can directly write 0. Okay. If you simplify, you will get. I am substituting here. Look at here. Even in exams also you can substitute directly in that place of integral 0 to t cos 2 omega t minus 5. You can substitute directly 0. Even in exams also you can substitute. No problem. Okay. So look at here. So this term will become 0. So what I will get now? E naught I naught by 2. Okay. Cos phi. Okay. Integral dt, t, close the bracket, upper limit, lower limit. So this time anyway is this one 0, so I am leaving that. So what I got E naught I naught. See, upper limit minus lower limit means I will get t minus 0. So here cos phi t minus 0. Total work done for complete cycle, W is equal to, we got W equal to E naught I naught by 2 into t cos phi. Okay. So here average power means rate of work done, rate of total work done in complete cycle. Okay, look at here. Now P average is equal to, now P average for complete cycle, for complete cycle, P average for complete cycle, that is total work done by total time. For complete cycle, total time T. Okay. So W, what you got? You got E naught I naught by 2 into t cos phi by time. By time, if I write by time, it will come beside 2. Okay. Look at here. So here tt cancel. So I got E naught I naught by 2 into cos phi. Okay. Look at here. P average equal to E naught I naught by 2 into cos phi. Students, here I wrote P average in terms of peak value of EMF and current. If I want to write EMF and current in terms of root mean square value, how I will write? Look at here. instead of this 2, I will write root 2 into root 2. Why I write root 2 into root 2? Because root 2 into root 2, 2. Okay. So, I can get ERMS and IRMS if I write root 2 into root 2 in the denominator. Look at here. E naught by root 2, I naught by root 2 into cos phi. See, E naught by root 2 means what? That is, root means square value of alternate EMF. I naught by root means square value of alternate current. Look at here. So finally what I got? P average is equal to ERMS into IRMS cos phi. Okay. So finally I got average power for complete cycle, that is product of root means square value of EMF and root means square value of alternate current and cos phi, where phi is the phase angle, okay, between EMF and current. Look at here. See, finally what I got? P average is equal to ERMS into IRMS cos phi. In terms of resistance and impedance also I can write. How I can write? This one same thing I can write ERMS IRMS cos phi means I can write R by Z. Okay. So here I got average power in terms of resistance and impedance also. So that is the derivation for average power, that is P average equal to ERMS into IRMS cos phi or ERMS IRMS into R by Z. That means I wrote in terms of resistance and impedance. Now we will discuss about special cases. Look at here. In special cases, first one, pure resistive circuit. You know that in pure resistive circuit, both EMF and current are in same phase. So here the phase angle between them is 0. If phase angle between them is 0, if you substitute in this formula, that is average power, in terms of phi 0, you will get cos phi equal to 1. Okay. Then you will get P average equal to ERMS into IRMS. Look at here, we will do now. See, in pure resistive circuit, both EMF and current are in same phase. Therefore, phi equal to 0. If phi equal to 0, then in the equation for P average, if you substitute in the place of phi 0, you will get cos 0. Look at here. P average equal to ERMS IRMS cos 0. See, cos 0 1. So what we will get finally? We will get P average equal to ERMS into IRMS. Okay. So that's about average power in pure resistive circuit. Now in pure inductive circuit, see, in pure inductive circuit, already we discussed in previous class, in pure inductive circuit, EMF leads current by phase angle pi by 2. Look at here. Here E leads I by phase angle pi by 2. That means, therefore phi equal to what? Pi by 2. If phi equal to pi by 2, then P average and P average and P average is equal to ERMS into IRMS cos phi. Phi plus what I need to write? I need to write pi by 2. Cos pi by 2. Cos pi by 2 means 0. So you will get P average equal to 0. That means in pure inductive circuit, average power for complete cycle is 0. Okay. Now in pure capacitive circuit. In pure capacitive circuit, you know that current leads EMF by phase angle pi by 2. I can also say in another way, EMF lags behind current by phase angle pi by 2. Look at here. Here, E lags behind. That means EMF lags behind current by phase angle pi by 2. So here phi equal to, therefore phi equal to minus pi by 2. Now if you substitute phi value in P average equation, you will get P average equal to ERMS IRMS cos minus pi by 2. See, you will get cos pi by 2 0. Okay. See, cos of minus theta minus cos theta. If I write minus outside, then cos pi by 2 0. So finally P average I will get 0. So here P average equal to 0. Okay. So in pure capacitive circuit, the average power through complete cycle is 0. Series LCR circuit. In series LCR circuit, average power P average is equal to ERMS into IRMS cos phi. Okay, where phi is the phase angle between EMF and current. So here I can write phi, that is tan inverse XL minus XC by R. Okay, here phi may have non-zero values in LR circuit, LC circuit and LCR circuit. Such circuits, power may consumed through resistor, power dissipated at resonance. Students, at resonance condition, you know that current amplitude is maximum. So impedance has its minimum value. Circuit is purely resistive circuit. That means both current and EMF are in same phase. So phi equal to 0. Look at here. Here phi equal to 0. Therefore P average equal to IRMS into ERMS cos 0. See, cos 0 1. So we will get P average equal to ERMS into IRMS. So here maximum power will be dissipated when circuit at resonance condition. Okay students, thanks for watching my video. Please subscribe and click the bell icon for all notifications. Thank you.